All right, we've got an update video here for PSA submission number 2. I am making some changes. I've got some cards that I'm going to wait for the next round of grading. I've got more cards on the way. I'm going to actually for sure have a third round of PSA submission going into PSA before the special ends here. So I'm not worried about getting them in before the $15 per card is gone. So therefore, I'm going to make a few swaps. I actually had more cards come in today than I was expecting, and some of them were good. So I decided to wait until I got home so I could prep the cards and get new ones in for grading. So this is going to be for sure what's going in for grading this time. I'm going to go through quicker on the ones that we've looked at before. And then we'll slow down a little bit for ones that you guys haven't seen yet. Fair warning, I have them kind of in order for what I believe is the least exciting on the front and the most exciting on the back. So if you want to see my best cards, stick around to the tail end, the last half of these. So Willie McCovey we've looked at before. He's in really good shape. We're going to just move on quickly from him. Bob Gibson, we've already looked at this one as well. So we're just going to do a quick little view on that one. We've got a 71 Gibson again. This is also one we looked at in the last video. Tony Canigliaro. Again, this is one that I have already shown you guys. Steve Garvey. 71. Again, that's one that you guys have already seen if you watched the last video. 71 Reggie Jackson. Again, that's one that you guys would have seen if you saw the last video. Roberto Clemente, 71. Here's a new one that was not in the other video. We've got a 64 Roberto Clemente. Obviously, centering is a little bit of an issue on this card, but other than that, colors are really nice. Corners are overall pretty good. It had a little tiny bit of wax on the back that I was able to get off. It was right here. I was able to get it off. And then there's a little bit of wax along his arm as well. But I got all of that off. Everything's looking tip-top shape for that one. I guess I didn't write down what I think my grade for this one would be. I'm going to say a 5 or a 6 conservatively. I think it has a chance at a 7 if they don't ding me too hard for centering. Karl Yastrzemski. Now this is one where I said before that I thought it had a scratch here. But when I was looking online, some of these cards have that and some don't. I think it's a print run error on some of the cards because I saw the exact same mark on some of the cards that are listed for sale on eBay. So that might not be a scratch. Here's the one we saw before as well. Hank Aaron, 1970. Next is a new one that you guys wouldn't have seen yet. We've got a Aaron Club's World Series Homer. This one's in really, really good shape. Centering is very close to spot on left and right, and just a little bit too far down towards the bottom. Otherwise, that is a really, really sharp card. Small little mark on the back there. Otherwise, that card is very clean. Got another new one that you guys haven't seen. Oh, actually, for this one, my grade guess is going to be 6 or 7 if they're feeling nice. I think it has a shot at an 8. Next, we've got a 64 Hank Aaron. This is very, very clean. There's not a mark here. It's on the case. But card is very, very clean. I'm excited to see how this one comes back. Very good condition, front and back. All the corners look very good. Very sharp. And again, the card is very clean, really good colors. I think this is a 7. If I get a kind grader, potentially an 8, but the left to right centering is off just a little bit, and it's actually kind of cockeyed a little bit. So I'm not sure how much that'll get dinged, but I think it's pretty safely a 7 with a shot at an 8. And really the centering is the only thing on that one that worries me. You guys saw this one already from the last video. Again, you've seen this one. If you want to hear my grades, my grade estimates on the ones that were in the previous video, please go ahead and watch the other one. Again, this is another card that was in the other video. Willie Mays from the other video again. This is the one that has the couple of stains on the back. This one is fairly large. That one's pretty small. Got a Duke Schneider. That one is pretty darn clean. Fran Tarkenton, rookie card. One of the cleanest ones I've seen in person. I know there's better ones, but in person, one of the cleaner ones I've seen. And the next card is the last of the new ones. We've got a Harmon Killebrew 1960. This thing is very crispy and clean. Centering is off a little bit, but it is very, very good condition. Colors look great. Corners look awesome. Back is nice and clean. I'd say it's safely a 6. Hoping a 7. And if my grader's feeling generous, if it weren't for that little print dot, I would say it has a shot potentially at an 8 if my grader's feeling good, but I think 6 or 7 is pretty safe. So my guess is going to be 6 or 7. Last one, but certainly the one with the highest upside, is my 51 Bowman Roy Campanella. Very, very clean card. I called my local card shop to have them look at it and give me some advice on it. As you can see, it's cut at an angle here a little bit. So I wanted them to look at it and make sure it wasn't trimmed before I sent it in. And he said it is definitely not trimmed, but his concern is they might say min size on it and refuse to grade it. So one of the reasons he said it's not trimmed is, well, he looked at it under magnification, and on the bottom it is angled at the same slope. So he thinks it just got miscut slightly. And his only concern is if they decide to min size it and not grade it. But those are the cards I've got. Final. Those are for sure the ones going into PSA tomorrow morning, Saturday morning. I'll be packaging them up tonight, sending them in. And then next week, before the end of the special, I will get one last order in with another round of cards. I know they've got a minimum of 10 cards. I should easily have 10 more ready to grade with potentially another 20. So my first round that I already sent in, that was 20 cards. This round is 20 cards. And then I might be able to get 20 more cards on the last order, but we'll see. It really depends what comes in on the mail. But anyways, that wraps it up. Thank you again for checking out my video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please thumbs up. Please subscribe. It helps YouTube's algorithm to bring my videos in front of more people. Really appreciate everyone who has thumbs up and subscribed to previous videos. I've seen more and more views than I thought I would be getting this quickly. So one of my videos is already over 100 views, so that's really, really exciting to me. I plan to keep posting more videos like this, like the one that I recorded earlier today already, opening up packs. If you haven't seen that one, I've been buying a lot of cards on Whatnot, and one of the streamers oftentimes throws in vintage packs for free as little prizes. If you win an auction, you have a chance at a prize. So go ahead and check out that other video if you want to see me open 5 different packs. 2 of them are modern and 3 of them are from 2008, 2000, and 1992. So final Minnesota goodbye. I've already said goodbye more than once. Thanks again for watching. We'll see you next time.